Türkiye, the hospitality here has been unprecedented and unrivaled globally. So we always knew that the Muslim community was one of kind of welcome and kindness, but also in Türkiye, I think we found a very relaxed vibe, a very kind and inclusive society. And for people to be coming up and kissing him on the head or on the hand and giving him a bottle of water, you know, he goes into the street and people are giving him gifts. It's a beautiful recognition that actually that which unites us is a lot stronger than what divides us.
I'm Bilkis Turner with TRT World. Today we are joined by Dan and his son Joshua, the creators of the Cake Not Hate campaign. They are visiting Türkiye to spread their message of inclusivity and kindness. Welcome, Dan and Joshua. Welcome to Türkiye.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you. And congratulations on your recent visit with President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. I wanted to ask you what the experience was like for Joshua and for yourself, and how your experience in general has been in Istanbul thus far.
It was amazing to think that His Excellency, your President, is now another uncle for the Joshie Man. There was a great connection from straight away, and I think he's a very humble man and also a very kind man, and I think he understands more about autism and neurodiversity, and particularly as a result of meeting the Joshie Man. So it was a real privilege and a lifetime honour.
Now Joshua's the face of a very profound movement, and you've traveled far and wide to spread a lovely, impactful, significant message. Could you speak more to that, and what influenced your decision to come to Istanbul specifically, and if it was important to you for a particular reason?
We came to Istanbul because we had 9 months of a significant volume of requests. I say that we didn't choose Turkey, Türkiye chose us. Because they were demanding that Joshie came. The campaign was never a campaign, it was a one-off visit to our local mosque in Peterborough in the UK. We went there because it had been attacked by a far-right activist. And we went the next day really with some cakes. Joshie's a great baker. And we went just to say these people don't represent the great British public, because the UK is known globally. Our values are inclusion, diversity, tolerance, kindness and politeness. And we don't want people thinking that the far right represent the British people, because they really don't. And we've had enormous outpouring support, not just from the Muslim community who have appreciated that community outreach, but also real Christians and real Sikhs and real Hindus, people who actually think, no, Britain needs to be this tolerant, inclusive country that it used to be. And so here we are in the beautiful country of Türkiye, 150 mosques later, and it's all very unexpected because, as I say, it was just a one-off visit that then exploded and went global. He goes into a mosque and he doesn't see the colour of your skin, he doesn't see your ethnicity or your culture, etc. He just sees, is that person a nice person, right? And that is something that we should all think about, which is there are good and bad in all communities. Doesn't matter what religion you are, doesn't matter what ethnicity you are. And thankfully he comes into all places he goes to. He doesn't speak, he doesn't have a voice per se, but he speaks very loudly. He tells us exactly what he thinks. We've lost count of the number of mosques we've been to, and actually I always thought of Istanbul and Turkey as having some of the most beautiful and biggest and most historic jamis in the world. For us to visit Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque and lots of different places, it gave us a very informative view about how Islam has progressed through the ages and the historical aspects. So you have a beautiful city here.
Dan and Joshua, what are our expectations and hopes and goals for the future? What's next for our movement here?
So it's been really important to us to counteract that damaging narrative which is part of the Western media and Western society at the moment, which is that Muslim countries are in some way different from non-Muslim countries, and that they may be backward or less inclusive. So we are travelling, and as you know, we've had a fantastic time in Türkiye and showed the beauty of this country. We're then visiting Malaysia and then Singapore to show actually this is what Muslim countries look like, and it doesn't need to be this lack of tolerance that we have in the West at the moment. We're then flying back and doing France, Belgium and Netherlands, because a lot of our Muslim brothers and sisters are saying they're under attack every single day. They fear going out. They are being subject to some real racist abuse. So we wanted to show the difference between these countries and what we're experiencing in the West. And I think that's going to be, again, a very different narrative to the one which is being portrayed in our media.
We will be looking forward to seeing all the upcoming content as well.
Great.
And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. And I always like to give the non-speaking boy the
Yes.
final word. So if I may, Joshie, can you say thank you, Turkey? Say thank you. Turkey, well done.
Thank you, Joshua, for staying with us. We loved having you for this interview.
Say bye-bye. Bye.
It was so nice to meet you.